Last year, I began my journey into competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! I'd played it all my life and even kept up with the competitive scene since around 2012 Dino Rabbit format. My first regional was in Lexington last year in April. I got my first WCQ invite with Adventure Despia, and then from there, a few months later, was the WCQ. Despite immediately dropping from the main event after losing in time to Flowunderies, I had an amazing time and couldn't wait for next year. Except this time, I was going to test as much as possible, with the hope of at least making day 2. I hopped online and tested almost every day, streaming it and testing with friends at the shop in the days leading up to the event. And I made sure that I was very solid with my list, knowing side patterns, having good tech choices, and good technical play. I was very comfortable and ready for the event. I know Omega isn't immensely popular, but I even almost breached the top 50, being off by about 3 wins. But I mean, hey, that's something. The deck that I landed on after testing was Vanquish Soul, a new mid-range deck that came out in Wild Survivors, and one that I had a fondness of. It felt very comfortable to play, and I loved the card advantage engine of Borger and the Rock. I made sure to get in as many reps with the deck as I could in the time period that I was allocated, which honestly I should have tested more, since it was only about 2 weeks. But I was comfortable with it and had techs that I hadn't seen people playing that I thought would be very good in the metagame. I got the last cards I needed for my list. Shout out to Peach and Nathan, and I got it together. I was ready to go and achieve my goals. And none of that happened, but this is what did. So tune in to find out. Hello, it is the night before Nationals, and I should be sleeping because it's like midnight, but I can't sleep, so I'm watching Josh. He's watching deck profiles. But I got my list submitted, and I'm getting ready to sleep. All my junk's packed up. These are my pajama pants. I gotta put those on. This might not even be in the thing, but I recorded it just in case. We have arrived at Jokador's house. Blaze PR1 me.
Blaze PR1 me. Blaze PR1 drive. Father is here.
Father is here. Campbell.
I have a Diet Coke.
Diet Coke.
Yep.
Arch. One up. Pepis. We are heading to, yeah. We've just arrived and are now crossing the road. Stood in line and registered for Nationals and got our Mekanko mats and our coins. I didn't open my coin, but Waddell opened his and said that he would trade my unopened coin for his opened coin, which I knew what that meant. He had opened the Dandelion coin, so I traded him my coin for his, and I got my Dandelion coin, which is all I wanted from the event, to be honest. After that, Cam played the Last Chance Qualifier, and got to experience the Rika deck for the first time, while we perused the vendors for deals on cool cardboard. Once that was all said and done, we went to the hotel to check in. We have arrived at the hotel, carrying junk in. I got Joe's large suitcase of cards, trash, and some s'mores made by Sister Bert. Satchels. RJ's got the whole dang assortment and the Beppis. Cam. Cam's through the thing. Got that. Whoa, water with Jokador. Arrived at the hotel room. Swanky tour. Jokador. Stuff in fridge. Arch. That's a shower. It's a mirror. Don't look at me. Little pantry. Snackies. Infinite.
Baja Blast Zero?
Baja Blast Zero? That's even better. You got Joseph on the TV. Giant things. Even a privacy screen. Ain't nobody looking at me. I gotta keep the goo over here. Alright, that is all. Thanks for tuning in. Testing later. It had come time in the evening for us to grab some grub, so we went to the mall in search of Raleigh's finest mall food. Have arrived at the Raleigh Mall. Behold, it's much nicer looking than our mall. Here comes Joe Kadar. Whoa, there he is.
There he is.
Father. And now it is time for food. We got some stuff at the mall. Joe, you put your damn thing away.
I'm sorry.
Hotel's worried because we can spray that on.
Joe got this thing. Look at that. Whoa, yippee. I got
a secret.
incense.
I got a secret.
Secret from Slop.
Diet Coke.
Large Diet Coke from
Diet
can.
Coke.
Very
Delicious.
cool. When we got back to the hotel, I sleeved my deck up in some fresh sleeves. They were KMC hypermats that RJ had gotten, but he didn't want them, so I picked them up from him. We were chilling for a bit with our myriad of snacks, and RJ put in Liar Liar in the background, a movie that I had not seen in many years. Once I gave my deck a good little shuffle, we decided that we would get in some games. So I got my deck, and RJ and I began playing. So RJ and I got a few games in. I think it was like 2 total matches, and I think it was 2-1 in his favor of Labyrinth versus Vanquish Soul. One of the games, I remember, goes and being flipped. Couldn't do anything to that. So that happened. And then, honestly, I won't lie, I forget most of the games. I think I eradicated him pretty good one game. But yeah. Anyway, we got some games in to de-rust a little bit. Be ready for the morning. RJ put on Step Brothers, which, as someone who loves Will Ferrell, is pretty embarrassing that I hadn't watched before that. It was very funny and murdered me hearing Steve Brule, aka John C. Reilly, say a bunch of words like that's very funny. But eventually, after a few games, we decided it best to hit the hay, just so we'd be well rested tomorrow. I slept with 2 towels as blankets because I did not see any towels or pillows or anything. But, you know, a gamer's gotta do what a gamer's gotta do. I didn't know these fucking hotels had this. These blankets and shit. So instead I did the meme. I got the towels out the bathroom. I put my damn pants on. I slept with 2 towels and 1 pillow that Cam donated. There wasn't 3 of those shits yesterday. So that was a sleeping experience. And now I'm ready to hit people with a rock. Have arrived at Nat's. We got me, Sloplord, Campbell. What the hell?
Blaze PR1 me.
We are going to win nationals, all of us. Yay! So I realized I had no footage pertaining to the main event, so this is just my list that I played. I dropped very quickly. Round 1 was versus Kashtira. I lost the die roll. Game 1 I was off lethal because they had the field spell, which outed my creature. They had 500 life points left after Kurikara. Game 3 they made me go first, and I drew 2 going second cards, and they ashed the way to Raisin and had a Book of Man for my Mad Love, so my own Dust Devil was turned off. After round 1, I saw the DB grinder hanging out, so I went up and talked to him for a little bit. He signed my Pepega ruler, and he was mad chill. Round 2, I played against Runic for Hire. and I lost the die roll. I know that there are certainly some interactions that I missed and probably could have played better, but game 3 I didn't have a way to raisin, and I couldn't close the game out, so they top decked a tip, and they activated the fountain they had in their hand, and I just lost on the spot. So after that I dropped, and that was okay, because I was excited to play Edison side events. So I went to the side event area, and I sat down for a little bit. Some dude asked for trades, and I did a very hefty trade. This is my irresponsible use of resources for the event. These are all CR. I spent $10 on them. Most of my trade binder is missing, but November we'll reprint all that stuff and it won't be worth anything anyway, so who cares? Yeet! Well, fellas, I signed up for a side event because I scrubbed out. I cut my finger and I missed the event starting, so I'm getting my prize packs now, I guess. Because of my finger. So let's open my store right away.
Also, sign up for
Having use of my
2010 number 37. Tied with the 2010 number 37, please report
My
to
name
the
is
center for
something
the
that made my
next
day.
fire.
Trash. Oh wait,
Oh, he threw it on the ground.
here we go, here we go. Good 15 bucks, good 15 bucks. We are finally playing an Edison event. Edison number 53. Cam. What are you doing, Cam? What?
Reset. Hold on.
Okay, we can
Somebody just got Amber alerted. We're on the lookout. They didn't take their Yu-Gi-Oh cards, so we're alright.
Sweet. Joe Kadar, what do you think?
Quality commentary.
Food.
Food?
Blaze PR1 Joey B wants to chef it up.
Oh, with these? This card?
This card's trash.
It is trash. Ah! I almost dropped my pen. Thank you. But, once again, I had missed the event. It wasn't where it was listed on the board, but there were a couple of cool dudes there that I talked to. Shout out to Lyle and Austin if you're watching this video. And it was cool to hear about your pack 2 prize card challenge. So after that, I went to the prize wall to claim my entry pack treasure. Gamers, we're back with some more entry packs, because guess what I did again?
Whoa.
I did not play in my event. This time I couldn't find it. I went to where it said, it wasn't there, so we're opening our entry packs. And there's a dress in one of these. So let's start with this. Rimbrum, that's something.
Oh,
He's cool.
alright.
Already better than the last one.
Whoa.
Alright, what's in here?
Alright, let's take a look.
Sneaky C.
Sneaky.
C stands for not good. Alright, this one.
Sneaky, stinky.
This one's the good one.
Alright.
Toss it on the ground for luck.
Well, there he goes. Alright, tossed on the ground.
Come on, come on. This one. This one.
Hey, turn him around, turn him around.
Oh, turn around, turn around.
Yeah. Suspense for the last pack.
Oh, look at that. Jord.
Plunder Patrol ship. Is it Jord or Yord?
Probably Jord.
Yeah, it's a Yord.
That's
Because
cool.
it's got a damn dog in the front.
I love
Oh, look
Jord.
at that dog.
Yay.
Hey, Charles, look. Hey, look, he pulled a Yord. Good job.
Best 30 bucks, or best 15 bucks I ever spent.
Yeah, man.
30 if you count earlier. Yippee.
Charles, what's your review of these packs?
Not great.
Was it worth waiting in line for them?
No. I've
Absolutely.
done nothing today. I played
What
2 games of Yu-Gi-Oh!
Do you feel like you got estimated $15 worth of value on
This might be 5. These are nothing.
these? Well, you heard it here, folks.
That's okay. We tried our best.
Is it crimped? Or am I crazy?
You're crazy.
This is in, folks. Cam is crazy. Signing off. Thank you.
Meanwhile, our very own Blaze PR1 me picked up a regional flight with his trusty Live Twin Runic Sprite deck in the mirror match. After a little bit of celebrating with him, we traversed back to the hotel and ordered some pizza because everything else was closed. The next morning, Cam, RJ, and I entered regional flights, and I personally got knocked out by 8,000 damage under Prosperity due to a 6,000 attack Kurikara and Talents taking my Fenrir versus Sprite Melfi. And then a miracle happened. Finally signed up for a Time Wizard event, and hopefully I'll get a lab mat. Here we go. Fellas, the Edison event that I actually played, I got this thing. And thanks to Blaze PR1 me and friend, benefactor, fellow Blackwing player, I got enough tickets to get this for Blaze PR1 me.
Yes.
He loves it.
I love it.
Alright. Thank you for tuning in. I won my Light and Darkness Dragon playmat, playing boring old Blackwings, and I even got a Chaos Angel in the entry pack, so that was all I could ask for. I was a happy Charles. And once I had wrapped the Edison event up, we finally started to head home, but not before stopping for some Nationals grub. Howdy fellas, we are at, what is this, Rudy's? We are at Rudy's. We got burger, ouch, waters, fries, no burger. Where'd your burger go, Joe? Blaze PR1 me?
They gave him the wrong burger.
Wrong burger. What do you got, burger? Cup, beer sip. Hurricane burger. We got more burgers. That's a heavy burger.
That's a heavy boy.
Sweet potato danks.
Dank. And these nachos of some flavor. That is all. And finally, we made our way home. Another Prime House WCQ in the books. And that was the WCQ. If you're still watching, thank you for tuning in. This is the first time I've tried to edit something this big, which also made me realize that my computer needs to be upgraded, as it would freeze and or crash every so often, which made editing it quite a pain, which is why there are limited effects. I had a lot of ideas and I could not incorporate most of them due to hardware limitations, but I'm upgrading that in November. Thank you again. If you liked the video, please remember to like and subscribe, and comment if you went to Nationals what your favorite thing to do there was. Thank you again. This is Synthetic Hydra signing off.